Hello and welcome back to our HIP Republic of Ireland campaign. In our last episode, we really wanted to go to war with Tara since our truce expired, but unfortunately the council is blocking our war declaration here. Everyone is returning a favour to our major problem right now, our Grand Mayor Art of Oriel, who we are trying to kill. But unfortunately we haven't succeeded yet. He does seem to have stopped pouring a whole bunch of money into his campaign fund, though. He has 5,000 in there. Good lord. Oh no, he's just getting 5,000 respect from it. So, yeah, he actually has half as much as we do in there. We're getting 10,000. Wow, okay. So maybe the AI will cap out at putting 1,000 gold into the campaign fund, and 2,000 is a ridiculous amount. But if he dies, we're going to be able to pull so much money out of this, it'll be great. Whether by natural causes or because of our plot. But anyway, all of that is going to be secondary importance from the moment, because the Pope has just called a crusade for Jerusalem. So obviously, as good Christians, we are going to join this immediately. And head off with however many troops we can raise. I'm just going to raise my levy and not bother with mercenaries or anything, because I'd like to keep making money if at all possible. Maybe holy orders, though? We could raise the Knights Hospitaller. Gonna be 11 gold per month to keep them. Now we'll just use our domain troops, I think, or our levy and our vassal levy. I'm pretty sure even with the Knights we would have very little chance of coming first in the Crusades, so probably doesn't matter much either way. Alright, we have raiders here who are actually just leaving, but let's try to skirt around them anyway. Our Grand Mayor of Oriel, much as I've been bad-mouthing him, is helping out with the raiders. Scotland's joined the crusade. You feel as if somewhere someone had just said something unflattering about you. So there's a 1% chance of becoming paranoid. We're not already paranoid, but that would be another unfortunate trait to pick up. We've avoided that, though. Alright, let's get some boats raised. Definitely raise some from Grand Mayor of Oriel, except that he apparently doesn't have any to give us. Really? No boats? Okay. I don't want to raise my own boats if I can possibly avoid it. I think we have enough here, though. Actually, I think if he has a minus 100 opinion, he is not going to give us any boats or any levy, for that matter. Is that correct? Yeah, 0. So we're missing out on 2,000 troops due to not getting any from him. Which is unfortunate, but I don't think we can do anything about it. Other than kill him. Alright, let's get on our way. How are things going down here already? Our trade post upgrades are all coming in. Which hopefully will be boosting our income a bit. Raiders in Wicklow again. Really hope our capital does not get raided while we're away here. It really hurts our income. Venice has an army over here and is winning a minor battle. Good for them. Venice is, in fact, in the lead as it currently stands. A lot of neutral armies in here from the Byzantine Empire. What are they up to? Barbara the Unfaithful. Defending against Shinasha the Proud. So she's defending as an ally of Abyssinia against the revolt. I see. So she's just passing through. And I see a large enemy army up here. 11,000 from the Yaid Sultanate. The primary defenders. Our ward was caught playing around with the court musicians' instruments, making loud noises and disturbing the peace. They're rocking and rolling all over the place, one of your servants complains. What should we do with them? You approach your ward and say... I don't mind it much, just do it where no one else... Just do it elsewhere so as not to bother others, or... We can say the demonic rocking and rolling will lead him astray and he'll be sad. We can afford 5 prestige, that's fine. Alright, so... Yeah, the bulk of this is actually participating. There's a neutral army here as well, but it's smaller. So they have approximately equal numbers to the enemy army here, if they all come in. And our Grand Mayor of Ulster has died, a natural death, okay. So he was our advisor on the council, and a commander. I guess we should appoint Art here as commander. Increase the chances of him dying in battle. Alright, so here's the first major battle. Pretty even numbers and no terrain penalties or bonuses. In fact, we might even be here in time to participate in this. Alright, I don't think we want to land directly. We'll land in the county next door and come in with slightly higher morale, I think. Looks like this is going to be a victory for our side, so let's definitely get in on this. Let's also get ourselves the Crusader trait. Actually, you know what, not in the battle, we'll wait till after the battle and get it a little more safely. Okay, did we get much or any contribution from that? Yeah, we got 8%. Calabria is up to 35%. They're the current winners over in Sicily. Which one is Calabria again? Here. So it's actually a vassal of Sicily who's currently leading the crusade. Who knows how long that will continue for. Let's see, where are you headed? To Ascalon. We can probably change your mind about that by going there ourselves. Scotland wants to form an alliance with us. I'll accept that. And for now, I think we can appoint ourselves in this army so that we can pick up the Crusader trait. I finally stand before the destination of the crusade with sword in hand. I'm ready to storm the walls of Ashkelon. We gain prestige and piety, gain the Crusader trait, extra combat skill, church opinion. Sounds good. Now let's go home immediately. Alright, and there's a 7,000 strong army here at pretty low morale, which we could probably win a pretty favourable battle against. This is plains as well. Scotland is actually coming with us to help out, it seems. Okay, pretty good victory there. Worth 5% war score, worth quite a bit of contribution. Scotland actually is in the lead now, okay. So this county is... yeah, it is part of Jerusalem, so Sieging this is probably a good idea. Seems like nobody has joined on the defensive side here. The population of wolves in Brea has grown to such size that their attacks on the livestock, once rare, have increased in number and are damaging the local economy. Okay. We won't build stuff there for a while. And our income is still pretty good, even though we're paying for the upkeep of our domain levies. It doesn't seem that bad, okay. We probably will wait until we're finished with the Crusade before we put any more money into upgrades. In fact, maybe we should leave the trade posts alone and build something in our family holding next. In fact, we could definitely just build something for 130 gold right now. Like the military warehouse, for example. Seems fine. Just keep things going on the upgrade front. Oh, another battle here, which probably should have gotten involved in, but I think at this point we're better off staying here and finishing this siege. It could help other people catch up with us in the contribution. Calabria's back in the lead. War never changes. It doesn't, the Lord save us all. Our cause is true in this war, though. Humans are bastards. We'll gain the prestige, I think. And was that a separate battle there? Alright, we won a siege. Still behind, though. Not too surprisingly. Seems like Scotland has left. Don't know where they disappeared off to. France has a neutral army here. What are they doing? They do have a revolt. I wonder if they were in the Crusade and then their king died and that's why they stopped participating, but they still have their army here. Seems plausible. Ooh, looks like a revolt over here. Claim on the Shiite Caliphate. Sounds pretty bad for you. Our Grand Mayor of Connacht is planning to open a foreign trade route. As this route is intended to travel through your areas of interest, you are surely entitled to some compensation. So we can slightly annoy him. Probably get some money. Yeah, I think we can afford to annoy him a little bit. And our grumpy old Grand Mayor Art of Oriel wants a seat on the council. I guess we can just tell him no. Actually, didn't we lose our advisor? We could appoint him advisor. I don't think we need to, though. I don't think it really helps at all. Prosperity faction is still content, even though he's very unhappy with me. So we'll just say no. And keep our advisor title to hand out to somebody else if necessary. He is not going to give us any money. That pirate. We have wolves in Offaly again, okay. Renewed jihad. The House of Islam is under grave threat from the onslaught of heathens and infidels in Africa. In response, His Magnificence Caliph Abdul Wahad has declared that an era of renewed jihad is upon the world. Western religions of the Ummah must be retaken. Western regions of the Ummah must be retaken at all costs. All righteous Muslim men should prepare to join the ranks of the Mujahideen for the upcoming struggles. This signals a renewed era of Islamic expansion. Cannot read today for some reason. Disturbing news. Forgetting how to read is definitely very disturbing news. Our Lord Mayor of Tethva expresses her wish to have a seat on the council. She does consider herself a powerful vassal. I guess we'll appoint her as the advisor. She's probably going to die before too long anyway. We are about to finish another siege over here. Currently still in second place. Looks like France's army is leaving. Now Grand Mayor Donal of Ulster wants to be on the council too. Well, let's see. He is more powerful. He's decent at diplomacy as well. And I guess we can fire Angus here without too much problem. So I guess we'll do that. Nephew is mastering the art of swordsmanship. He's up to level 3, which is pretty good. The Grand Headmaster of the Assassins is joined on the enemy side. So they at least have somebody in there. And our daughter can marry Prince of Scotland. Let's make it happen. Solidify our alliance with them. Win another siege. We are actually winning the crusade now, okay. Well, we'll see how long that lasts. Calabria is still in this army. I guess we just keep sieging then. And our kinsman Aina needs a childhood focus. He's okay at learning so far, but that's not very useful, so we'll probably go with something else. Maybe thrift. Guess maybe we should put our new ambassador to work doing anything at all. See who we have that could be a problem. Well, obviously art, but maybe you we can work on. Still making a very decent income, 45 per month. Is pretty good. Is there anything in our cities that we can upgrade that's relatively cheap and has a good effect? I think until we can do the ports and courts, we can't do anything that really increases tax income other than the center of trade, which is very expensive. And we have wolf attacks here, which makes things slower and more expensive to build, so maybe building stuff there is not the best idea right now. I guess we'll just spend some money on some trade post upgrades. Not going to be too concerned about the garrison, I think. We'll just do a few of these since the second level is going to be more expensive. Maybe about half of them we can manage. Let's stop there for the moment. Oh, okay. Yeah, there was a succession in France, and as I think I noted before, France was in line to inherit Scotland. Actually, there was a second succession, I think. So, France and Scotland now the same country, and we can negotiate a non-aggression pact because we did have an alliance with Scotland previously, so apparently whatever relation it is there, which I don't really want to look into, is still close enough that we can get a pact and an alliance, I assume. We'll at least get the non-aggression pact. A message arrives informing you that this princess of somewhere up here in Poland is planning to open a foreign trade route. It's intended to travel through our areas of interest. Of course, we will demand monetary compensation. We are now known as Murketh the Fat. Okay. Same as our brother, actually. Alright, 50 gold from her is nice. Ooh, and pretty large army here. Again, I would like to participate in this battle, but we're so close to finishing siege here. Probably better that we stay where we are. Though actually, let's see, Hebron is mountains. This could be a bad battle for the Pope. Might actually need our help. No, it looks like he's going to win, probably. Okay. We are still just ahead, but it is close. Somehow the Pope has 0% contribution, even though he definitely should have some. I think he was winning, or he was leading that last battle there, which he just won. So who knows, maybe this is just not displaying correctly or something. Either way, though, we are just about out of time for this episode, so we'll leave it here and probably see what happens with the Crusade in the next one. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.